Okay, let's get into it. Today, we're doing a deep dive on something most of us probably ignore outside of autumn. The humble pumpkin seed. Or, the pepita.
Right, and it's treated like this seasonal thing, but the science shows it's a real nutritional powerhouse.
That's our mission today, really. To just quickly unpack the research and show why it deserves a spot in your pantry year-round.
And before we get into the nitty-gritty, I just have to give our usual disclaimer. Everything we talk about is based on published research. It's for your information only. It is not, and I repeat not, medical advice.
Absolutely. So let's start with the big question. Why is it considered a superfood? Well, according to research, just a small 50-gram serving, that's basically a good handful.
Yeah.
It gives you 15 grams of protein, that's like, almost 3 eggs, and 20 grams of healthy fats.
But the real stars, I think, are the minerals. They are just packed with manganese, copper, iron, but especially zinc and magnesium.
Okay, so which one gives us the biggest bang for our buck?
That would absolutely be the magnesium. Pumpkin seeds are one of the best natural sources out there.
And why should we care so much about magnesium?
Well, it's needed for over 600 chemical reactions in your body, literally hundreds of jobs. And the thing is, most Western diets are actually lacking in it.
Right.
So getting enough helps regulate your blood pressure, it keeps your bones healthy, and it's crucial for blood sugar control.
Okay, so let's follow that thread. Where do these minerals really put in the work? Let's start with heart health. There are antioxidants in there too, like flavonoids that work with the minerals. I saw one trial.
The one with postmenopausal women?
Yes, that's the one. A 12-week trial where pumpkin seed oil dropped their diastolic blood pressure by 7% and boosted their good HDL cholesterol by 16%.
16%. That is a massive therapeutic jump from a food source alone.
It's huge.
And what's so cool is the mechanism behind it. It's linked to an increase in nitric oxide generation.
Which basically tells your blood vessels to relax.
Exactly. It widens them, improves blood flow. It's your body's own natural way of doing it.
And speaking of blood sugar, you mentioned that magnesium is key.
Yes, there's a direct link. One large observational study connected good magnesium intake with a 15% lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes.
Wow.
And beyond these, system-wide benefits, the seeds have some very targeted uses.
Like for men's health, right?
Precisely. Research suggests they can help relieve symptoms of BPH, that's benign prostatic hyperplasia, and they might even help with symptoms of an overactive bladder.
And it doesn't stop there. I saw connections to 2 other huge areas, sleep and fertility.
It's true. They're a natural source of tryptophan.
The amino acid that makes you sleepy after Thanksgiving dinner.
That's the one. Your body uses it to make sleep hormones. And for men, that high zinc content is really important. Low zinc levels are consistently linked to reduced sperm quality.
So how do we actually get them into our diet? Because they're super accessible. You can just eat them raw, roasted, sprinkle them on a salad or yogurt.
Yeah, super easy.
And if you're making them from a pumpkin, it's simple. Just rinse them, bake with a little oil for maybe 30 minutes, add some salt, done.
And that actually brings up a great pro tip for our listeners. Like a lot of seeds, they have something called phytic acid.
Okay.
It can actually bind to some of those great minerals like zinc and iron and make them a little harder for your body to absorb.
So what's the workaround?
It's easy. The research notes that just soaking or sprouting them before you eat them can reduce that phytic acid and really maximize your nutrient intake.
So the takeaway here is pretty clear. This tiny little seed, this pepita, it offers immense value from your heart to blood sugar to sleep. You really shouldn't be overlooking it. It's an incredibly powerful food.
Definitely. And here's a final thought to leave you with. Pumpkin seeds also contain compounds called lignans. Some research suggests these might help protect against cancer growth, particularly breast cancer in postmenopausal women. So that makes you wonder, what other common accessible foods do you already have in your pantry that are secretly fighting inflammation without you even knowing it?